Hey, what's up, guys? Today I actually am taking a video that I did on my live stream. Check it out, Sentry Live in the description. Edit it down. It's going to be coming out for you guys today. It's going to be fixing every MLB franchise, and I'm going to be doing this as a series. So you're probably going to get one a week until the postseason comes around as a bonus video for you guys. So make sure you guys subscribe and leave a like. So yeah, you don't miss out on it. Follow me everywhere on social media. Let's get into the video. All right, so the way this is going to work is we're on Spot Track. We're on the Team Builder. I have the actual Spot Tracks pulled up here. And then we have a Trade Simulator as well if we want to do any of those. But yeah, we're just going to fix MLB franchises. This is what I would do for this next coming off season. So let's go over here to our list, which obviously I've got the Royals in last, so I guess we'll do them first because we're kind of going like worst to first right now. Don't know if they're still have the worst in the league, but here we go. We're starting with the Royals, and this is for 2024. Starting with catcher, as far as I know, Salvador Perez is still going to be on the books. Yes, he will. Not sure how much longer. Let me pull up their Spot Track. So, yes, Salvador Perez is on the books. They've got Jordan Lyles is still on the books. Brents is on the books. Everyone else is ARB, it looks like. Yeah, most people are pre-ARB or ARB. So not a lot of free agents. They also have to pay Hunter Dozier. They designated him as far as I know as well. Not a lot of payroll for this team. If we go down here, it's looking like right now they've got 29,550, 39,550. I guess that would be then. We can go to now. 63 million in payroll right now. You want to look at the top number. You don't really want to look down here. That's taxes and whatnot, but you mostly look at that payroll. Back for next year, however, I think Pasquantino will be back. So he's a cornerstone. He's a guy you're going to have around. Salvi, the leader. You have Pasquantino there. Second base, I think that there's no, I'm sorry. Let's start with the cornerstones. Obviously, Bobby Wood Jr. is going to be there, and he's still in arbitration, so you're not going to be paying him much at all still. Not sure where they have Melendez, but not in left field. I wonder if he's going to be in right field maybe. Yeah, and Melendez is going to be in right field. He'll be there, obviously. As we said, Jordan Lyles is the really one guy who's there right now. They have Brady Singer on the roster. Then he's been battling injury. I'm not sure if they're gonna keep him around. For now, we will say that they will. I might use him as a trade piece in a little bit. We'll see. That's kind of how this is gonna work. So we can just look at some guys who are gonna be in the team. Drew Waters is another good one. He will be there. Michael Massey is a guy. Nick Prado will probably be there, but I'm not going to put him down. Michael Massey's going to be there at second base, however, so we could put him in. I would say for now, Nelson Velasquez is going to be in there. I think left field might be a spot they address in free agency with a minor free agent, so we'll stop there. Massey at second base is a definite yes. I'm not going to fill out the bullpen. I'll give some starting pitching, but the bullpen I'm not going to worry a ton about, especially for these bottom feeder teams. But third base, left field, I think are spots they'll address as far as free agency goes. A starting pitcher or two will definitely be in there as well. And yeah, let's get to that. So we're here at the free agents. They're obviously not going to be in for Ohtani, Stroman. If Javi has an opt-out, which is funny, Votto with a club option, Moore with a club option. Then you have these unrestricted free agents, that is. I'll be completely honest. I completely see this team getting a guy like Evan Longoria. And more leadership there. You're trying to bridge right now. If I'm being honest, if I'm the general manager of the Royals working with the money that they really have to, I'm getting I'm getting one guy that's going to be a little bit of a bridge. So I think Longoria is that guy. And then I'm trying to pick one guy who I can put a little bit of stock into that I can extend to be there with Bobby and stuff like that. I believe they will go after Longoria, so I'm going to put Longoria in there. I'm not going to bring back Brantley or anybody like that. But a guy I can see them bringing in is a Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who they can bring in now, and if he doesn't work, you can trade him away. So I will put Lourdes Gurriel in here. I think this is another place he likely could sign and try to just get something. Another thing you have to really think about is the call-ups that the guys are going to do. A guy like Nelson Velasquez might not be in there. So you don't really know. The call-ups this team is going to make is going to be tough. I think they go out, they get one more starting pitcher, and they get, well, two more, but, like, you know what I mean? One that's actually going to do something, one that's definitely not going to do anything at all. So we can go ahead and let's look at these starting pitching. I don't see them getting anybody up here. Alex Wood is definitely a guy who I could see them trying to go out and get. I think more likely a Carlos Carrasco is the type of guy who they're going to try to go and get. So I'm going to put Carlos Carrasco down on there. And then as well, I'm thinking about Severino. He's definitely a possibility. Gibson's a possibility. Trying to go out there and command a young rotation, you know. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put two older guys, Carrasco and Gibson. Those are the type of guys they're going to get if they're going to get starting pitching. So I'll put down Gibson and Carrasco. There's 4 starting pitchers. It's not 5. Probably one more that's going to be in the call-ups, but that's what I would do for now. They weren't able to sign anybody long-term. I'll have to look at how much longer Salvi is on the books. Let's look. We can just click it right here. So he has a club option. Wow. He's locked up, isn't he? So he's got a club option in 26. You're paying him next year, year after. I don't know if this team is going to make a salary like that. I don't know. I don't think they're going to do anything until after he's done, man. They will not pick this up. There's no way. They will not pick this up. Maybe he'll even be retired by that time. At least the next year. If I'm being honest, at least after next year is what I'm saying, that they'll be able to sign anybody long term. So for now, you have to bridge this gap. It stinks, I know. You weren't too bad. You won a World Series in the last 10 years. I can't have a lot of sympathy for you. So that's right now what I would do for the Kansas City Royals. All right, so our next team is the Oakland Athletics. This will be a fun one. So again, as I said, I can go in and fill the guys so we know we're going to be there. Langeliers, he's definitely going to be a guy who's there. He's young. He's performing pretty well. And not at a point where they're going to trade him away. I think he's definitely a guy who's going to be there. Ryan Noda has been playing very well as well this year. He will be there. Esteury Ruiz as well. He will be there. All these guys making 720. That's funny. Zach Geloff. He's been playing really well. He'll be at the hot corner. Maybe they move him around in the infield, but he will be there. Starting pitching-wise, Blackburn, I believe, is going to be still there, I assume. We can take a look. There's only 2 guys who are under salary. That's a Lidmus Diaz and that's a Drew Rucinski. And he's pre-ARB at $5 million. How about that? So Drew Rucinski will be there as well. A Lidmus Diaz will as well be there. Sorry, that's not working. So looking at positions, obviously Nick Allen, Kevin Smith, all these guys who are at shortstop, whatever. I'm not going to mess with them very much. You got to look at this. We're looking at second baseman, I believe. So you can scroll to wherever the second basemen are. Unless they don't have any in ARB. Shoot, they have none. How about that? A whole none. A second baseman will be on. I don't know what the direction is with this team. This is the hardest team to do because obviously they don't spend money. Let's sort this by second baseman real quick. Let's see what we can pick up for them. Adam Frazier. Okay. Oh, Tony Kemp. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Tony Kemp's been he's also been in the outfield. He's been in left field. I can see this team taking a Colton Wong, Adam Frazier. I don't know why Brad Miller's at second base. I'm going to put Adam Frazier down. I think Adam Frazier is a definite possibility at second base for them because he hasn't been balling out like he used to. He won't get a lot of money, so I think that's definitely a possibility. I do think this team's going to do what they can to re-sign Tony Kemp, and no, it's not working for left field. So we're going to do something different, I guess. In the outfield, okay, so J.J. Bleday is a guy who's going to be there. They just got him. Brent Rooker, obviously, Seth Brown. So you have outfielders in there. We can put Rooker in left. Let's put Brown in right, unless he doesn't work. Okay, is Bleday going to work? No, of course he's not. What other outfielders do we have here? So Lawrence Butler, Cody Thomas, someone's going to be in there. That's not working, so we're just going to leave that one blank. But you know what I mean. Starting pitching-wise, I think they might try to put Waldichuk as well into the rotation. They traded away Montas for him, so Waldichuk's definitely a guy who I could see them trying to put into the rotation. Starting pitching-wise, otherwise, Tarnok, Muller will be there. That's definitely Caprillion. He's been okay. Sears. Okay, so they have guys. So that's what you have to do right now. You have to keep bridging the gap. I don't know if they're thinking they can make more money when they get to Vegas, maybe. But again, you're bridging a gap. These last 2 teams, I know it stinks and it's not ideal, but that's how you have to be fixed. You have to bridge this gap. You have to wait it out a little bit. The next team, this is going to be fun. one. The White Sox. Okay, so we have to really look at their trends. Let's go to the White Sox real quick. I'm not really sure what their trends are as far as like how much money they've spent. I know that Benintendi was their largest foreign free agent contract that they've given. So let's take a look at what their active payroll is. 110 is not nothing, okay? 110 is definitely not nothing. And if we want to look at 2024, they've got some guys who are under contract, obviously. So Moncada, Benintendi, Hendricks, Anderson, Jimenez, Robert, Clevenger, Bummer. Okay, so can we look at the totals right now? Okay, total active payroll, 112 for this year, for 2024. I don't know how much higher they're going to get on that because they've got all these ARB guys too. It seems like a trade has to be coming for one of these guys. There's a mutual option for Clevenger. I don't think that'll be picked up, so he's not going to be there. But let's go ahead and let's put the guys who we know are going to be there. Grandal is out. He's a free agent after this year. You have your cornerstone. You have Luis Robert. Benintendi, they're not going to give up on him just yet. He'll stay in left field. Tim Anderson, for now, he's there. But you know what? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a trade for Tim Anderson. I think this is what it's going to... Okay, majors. I need to do this. Sorry. All right, so we're going to make a trade for the White Sox, and it's going to be with the Miami Marlins. I think... It's tough, I know, but I think with everything that he's causing right now, I think Anderson is going to be, it's tough, man. So he'll be traded to the Marlins. Right now, he's not having a good year at all whatsoever. Let's go to the Marlins. What are they going to give up? I don't see them giving up a ton right now. I don't know why. What they have to give up, I'm thinking pitching because that's what they have. So I am going to go to the starting pitching. Got some guys in the minors. Let's see. Cabral is in there. Cabrera is in there. Encarnacion. Braxton Garrett. Okay, so here's what I think. I think a guy like Braxton Garrett's going to go in, but the White Sox are going to have to give up a little bit more. Obviously, let's look at the trade value they've got. Total value, 35.9. Total value, -0.5. Wow, they really like Braxton Garrett, don't they? Okay, let's look at what they've got. So they got Dylan Cease on this side. Oscar Colas, yeah, but he's kind of part of their future. Oh my gosh, this is bad. The White Sox are bad. Braxton Garrett might be out of the question. Okay, so I lied. We're taking out Braxton Garrett. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I said. But we need to look for a starting pitcher who's in the majors. Luzardo, I'm thinking no. Garrett's a good one, man. I don't know. Meyer, okay. That's another guy who I could see. No, they won't because he's brand new. Noble Meyer will not be traded. There's no way. Yeah, Yuri Perez, no. Man, they don't have a lot of tradable pitch. Well, they do, but not according to this thing. I'm staying with it. I'm going to keep with Braxton Garrett. I think that this is definitely a trade that could work out for both sides, you know. White Sox, what do they have to give up? Well, obviously Tim Anderson's in there, but some bad I'm thinking, right? Let's go to the minor leagues. Let's go to just hitters, you know. Not pitching. Thing is, I don't have a very good farm system either. So Brock Burke, he could be in there, but probably not because he's a pitcher as well. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's put in Bailey. And let's put in... You're going to have to give up some guys. Let's put in Bailey. Let's go back to major league players. And you're going to put in an outfielder as well, I'm thinking. No, let's pop in Brent Honey. No, because they don't need that. They need an outfielder. That's what they need. They could dump off some guys to the Marlins. That could be a thing. Eloy. They send Eloy to the Marlins as well. Eloy and Tim Anderson. That's tough. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Eloy and Tim Anderson to the Marlins. I know he's a negative value, but Eloy, Tim Anderson, they're going to give up Colas. It stinks. They're going to give up Colas. Let's go to him. Oscar Colas. He's going to be in that without a question. So Colas has to go in. And the value is not it's not there. I know. I'm sorry. It's not there right now, but this is a trade I could see happening. Anderson, Colas, they put in Bailey and Colas, they give Jimenez and Anderson. Offense is still not good enough for the Marlins, so I think that taking on some salary like this, trying to get a guy in Colas, I think this is a trade that could happen. I know it's a lot of money for the Marlins to be taking on, but I could see it happening, especially because you're not sure about Braxton Garrett yet. So let's put Braxton Garrett in the rotation for for the White Sox, and we can put in Dylan Cease in there as well. Not Clevenger. He's not going to be in the rotation. We can look at what they've got going on here. Okay, Clevenger, they say yes, but no. So we haven't gotten rid of Yon Moncada, but that's something we have to do now. Okay, let's do it. Jimenez is gone. Anderson is gone. Moncada is gone. You've got Benintendi in there. We can keep filling up roster spots. So Lennon Sosa, I think. Let's put him at second base for now. Lennon Sosa, he can go in at second base. What else do we need to fill? We need to fill third base, shortstop. I think they might splurge on an infielder. So Andrew Vaughn obviously is at first base. We can put him in there. Catcher is going to be another one they've got to fill somehow. Trace Thompson, I forgot he's on. Is he going to work for here? Okay, we'll find somebody. Let's go to, what do we need? The first thing we're going to look at is a shortstop. I don't know what the shortstop market's looking like. Actually, I have not familiarized myself. I'm not thinking they're looking to contend like exactly this year. I can see them picking up Enrique Hernandez so I don't get canceled. Ahmed Rosario is a real possibility, but they need hitters. You know what? I'm going to do it. Ahmed Rosario. Let's put Ahmed Rosario in there because I think that it's a real possibility. Like, it's not going to be cost a ton of money. What do they have him at here? They got him at 7-8. I don't think he'll make that. I think he'll make more like 5. That's his 2023 salary. He got market value. So, yeah, I think Ahmed Rosario is a real possibility. IKF's not actually that far off either. That could work. He could play third base as well. So, speaking of third baseman, let's look at one. Maybe they can find one they can get for like 3 years. Ooh, this would be fun, wouldn't it? Wow. You know what? They're the type of team that I feel like would bite the bullet on Jamer Candelario. They might give him 3 years. Yeah, let's put that. That actually seems very realistic. Let's put Candelario in as a free agent signing. It seems very realistic. I feel like they might give him like 3 years, 38, whatever, 37 million, something like that. Let's find a catcher because I don't think they're going to go with that one. Let's find a catcher. Grandal, there's a possibility they just re-sign Grandal. Let's do it. Yeah, re-sign Grandal for like a small deal. See if he can do anything just to bridge a gap real quick. Unless they want to get him out of the clubhouse, though. Wow, that seems like actually it could be a real thing as well. Okay, I like Garver in this spot, actually. I like Garver in this spot. Right field, maybe we can just find him something in right field just to bridge something, but Blackman, Teoscar, no. Grichuk, that sounds perfect. They're not going to make a ton of moves. That's the thing. They're not going to just like go all over the place with their moves. They could totally try to go out and get a good starting pitcher, or they go out and they just give Cease an extension like now. Like that could be a real possibility. So let's go ahead and let's look at just a starting pitching real quick. I've kind of forgotten about it. Let's just go down Montas is a UFA this year. Wow. Molly seems like a very good possibility. Molly Lorenzen. Let's put in Lorenzen for now, and then I'm not going to do anything more. You obviously have Hendricks in the back end, but they'll get starting pitching. Probably nothing else major, but that's how I'd construct. That's how I'd start this, not rebuild, but kind of a retool because you got guys there. So that's how I'd start with it. Fourth team of the day, it's the Rockies. Not a lot. This is not a team I'm excited for. They also don't spend a lot of money. They're also very weird, organizationally. Let's take a look at 2024. Let's update this one. They got some guys under contract, which is weird to say. And I forgot they just signed Herman Marquez to an extension where he's not going to play at all for the extension. That's funny. All right, let's put in the guys who will be there. Chris Bryant is going to be there. He'll be in probably left field, I would assume. No, they're going to have him playing third? Chris Bryant? Where the heck are they going to have him playing then? Is he in right field? Okay, right field, whatever. McMahon, he's under a contract, I think. Yeah, he definitely is. You obviously have Ezekiel Tovar. He's going to be in there. Starting pitching-wise, Freeland. He's under contract. Marquez, we're not going to put into that. Yeah, let me look at who else is under contract. Senzatella is under contract. Marquez is under contract. Double. Okay, Marquez, Senzatella. That's obvious. I literally just said that I'm not putting in Herman Marquez, didn't I? What a dummy. All right, Senzatella. Senzatella will be in there. So you got 2 starting pitching. Who else? Blackman is gone. Is Diaz, Elias Diaz. He is under contract for next year, so we can put in Elias Diaz, who started off the year very nicely, but I don't know where he's gone. Nolan Jones, a stud. They got him at 3rd. McMahon at 3rd. Ooh, can he go somewhere else? Oh, flex. Flex, okay, that works. So let's go with Nolan Jones, which I know it's kind of hard to see now, but all right, it's whatever. So Nolan Jones will be there. He'll be playing somewhere. Trejo will probably be playing second base. I don't know if he is now. He will probably be playing second base, unfortunately for them. Anybody else who I see? Looks like outfielders are going to be something they go after here. Yeah, let's look at outfielders. I like a Renfroe for them, man. Renfroe, yeah, I like Renfroe for them. Let's put him in, if he'll go in left. No, they won't let him go in left. Of course they won't. This thing is so silly. I don't know. This thing is such a silly thing. It like only lets you put the actual positions in there. Tommy Pham, thinking no. Profar, he's back on. When did he go back to? Did I miss something? He went back to San Diego. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put Harrison Bader in there because that's what I think they should do. They need to lock up an outfielder who's going to play good defense, who's going to hit a little bit. So they need to get him for a few years. Bader, center field, it works. I think it's a possibility. They need to get a left fielder now, right? Left fielder? That's the wrong. They need to get a left fielder. So Peterson, no. Brantley, Pham, Profar, Peralta. Let's insert a Brad Miller because they're not gonna splurge, you know. Like, of course they won't let Brad Miller play left field. Why would they? Yeah, you know what? They might just for the heck of it. They might bring back Jurickson Profar. That's just what I'm gonna do. First base wise, I'm obviously forgetting something because I feel like they should have a first baseman, but it does not look like they do. Who's even playing first base for them right now? Might have been Moose before, so let's look at the first baseman. I know Hoskins is there. I don't see them grabbing a Hoskins, but you know, I might have spoken too soon. If I'm the Rockies, I'm grabbing a no. Am I? No. Yes, I am. I'm grabbing a Rhys Hoskins. That's crazy, bro. I'm grabbing him for like 4 years. Hopefully, if we're ever gonna be good, he'll be there then. We'll grab a starting pitcher or two, but for the most part, this is what I do. There's not much more we can do, you know. Like they're not gonna go out and spend a ton of stuff, right? I would hate that they get Rhys Hoskins, bro. I want Rhys Hoskins on my Phillies forever. So this is what the team's probably gonna look like. Well, don't take my word for that, but like this is what I'm the GM. I'm putting together something like this. They're confusing, man. It's not ideal. And our last team of the day, as we see, the Cardinals. This might be one of the more fun ones. They've got money to spend. Like they're not going to do nothing. This is a team that knew they would retool. Let me just start putting the guys in. Yeah, Wilson Contreras, he'll be there. Bong. Paul Goldschmidt, he's going to be there. Nolan Gorman, which they don't let play second base, of course. No, he's out for a while. Shoot, what am I doing? Tommy Edman? Nope, they're going to have Tommy Edman play shortstop. Yep, he'll play shortstop. Obviously, Arenado. Second base, we got to figure it out. In the outfield, Nutbar, he might play right field, it looks like, right? Nope. Is he playing center field? He's playing center field. Left, I'm keeping her. No. Hold on. That's one guy we're going to trade. Let's look at anybody. Like, are they keeping around anybody? I have a Cardinals fan in the chat. He'll let me know about that kind of stuff. But let's look at 2024 because they've got the guys obviously under contract. So Matz will be there. Michaelis will be there. That's it so far for the rotation. So let's put those guys in. Steven Matz. Let's put in Miles Michaelis. And then we're not going to worry about the bullpen. Second base, I don't know why they're not letting me put in like Nolan Gorman. But Nolan Gorman will play second base. So we need 2 corner outfielders. One guy we are going to trade away. Sorry that ad popped up. We're going to trade away Tyler O'Neill. Where do I see him going? Where do I see Tyler O'Neill going? Who needs outfield help? A corner outfielder, plays good defense, cannon of an arm. could I see the Phillies going after him after we see that Harper's gonna play first base forever now? Well, not forever, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna put him in the Phillies. I'm gonna put him. Let's trade Tyler O'Neill to the New York Yankees. Okay, Nationals not bad, but they have a lot of guys coming up, so I'm not gonna put him. That's what a guy in the chat said. Not gonna put him in the Nationals. Let's put him on the Yankees. He's got 8.7 value, which actually kind of surprises. Going back to what the heck is going on with this thing? Going back to the Yankees, they just got to give up some starting pitcher. The Yankees don't have a ton of. They're gonna give up a starting pitcher. So let's go here. These are all guys in the minors. Let's look at a guy in the majors because I think this might be a 1-for-1 swap. Brito, probably not. Cole, no. Cortez, no. Herman, not gonna play. Heel, Marinaccio, Rodon, Vasquez. Let's put Brito in there. He's had major league innings, so we can put Brito in there, and then let's put in a minor leaguer. Let's go with Cerna. We'll put him in as well. Put a couple pitchers in. So you got Tyler O'Neill for Brito and Cerna. That's just how it's gonna do it. So Tyler O'Neill is gone. We'll see if they can get an outfielder. So Dylan Carlson is still obviously in the equation, but I don't know if I'm going to put him on this team. No, I don't think so. I think they're going to keep him as a bench piece. So Edmund, pretend he's there. I don't know why he's not showing up. He'll be there. He's not had a great year this year, but he will. So here's what I got them doing, because they're going to spend money. It's no question. Brito is going to go into there into the pitchers. So they need to pick up probably one more pitcher, probably a dude, to the outfielders. And it's looking like they need guys. They need to put guys who can hit. They don't need guys who can play the field because they can do that just fine. I know the stats don't love them, but they can play the field just fine. And some guys who mash, guys like Adam Duvall, but guys like Teoscar Hernandez, who I could see going there. I'm going to put Teoscar in there. I think Teoscar playing left field maybe. No, they're going to put him in right field. If this does not work. Okay, Teoscar Hernandez in right field. Makes some sense. He's on he's going to be a free agent. He mashes. They need a guy who they need more hitters. That's what they need. While I know I just said they need more hitters, they don't need a ton more hitters. They need to focus on pitching. I know I just contradicted myself. I'm sorry. They need to focus on pitching. They're going to play one of their guys in the other outfield spot, one of their young guys, because they have a ton of them. Jordan Walker, we have to remember him. He's going to be in the equation, probably playing left field. So, he's going to be in the equation. So now you just have to look at starting pitching. And are they going to grab one dude? Are they going to grab two dudes? What are they going to do? Here's how I see it playing out. I think they're going to get Aaron Nola. As a Phillies fan, I would love to have him back. I know he's not playing super well, but feels like Aaron Nola to the Cardinals just feels like the lock of locks to me. I don't know. It feels so obvious. But I think that's the guy that they go out and get. They're going to spend a lot of money on him. They get one more guy who's going to supplement. Maybe they take a chance on like a Montas. I don't know. Probably not. Let's give him one more decent guy. Let's give him Tyler Mahle. Let's put Tyler Mahle on here as well. That's going to round that out. So this is really the one time I actually put starting pitching. Put Mahle, and then you've got, I don't know, maybe like Liberatore is probably going to be here. He's been playing decently. So Liberatore will go there. That's your 5. You have Edmund at second, and then choose a guy who you want to put in the left. So that's how I think this is going to end up going.